Hey guys, Bryson Taylor here. Welcome back to today's video. Today we are already on episode number 4 of new bands and artists you should be listening to. I've got a super cool artist for you guys to check out today. Now, before we get too deep into today's video, if you guys are new to the series or wondering how an artist or band makes this list or what the purpose of the series is, I would highly recommend going to check out episode number 1 where I do a little bit more of a detailed explanation. But today's artist is one I am very excited to talk about. The artist's name is Zinadelphia. But Zinadelphia's style is not really just one style. I don't think you could characterize it as just one style. Her style is kind of jazz, disco, with a hint of soul and R&B, just a bunch of different styles sprinkled together into one, and she creates some really cool music, so I'm excited to show you guys some of her music today. Now for our criteria, Zinadelphia does check both of our boxes. Her first single, Mirror Ball, was released in 2022 according to Apple Music from what I could find, and she does have under 1 million Instagram followers, so she checks both of our boxes of criteria for meeting the series standards. Now, I personally discovered her on TikTok. It wasn't a YouTube find for a change. I was on TikTok scrolling and I came across the video of her doing a cover of an Adele song, and the voice just sunk its teeth into me. I was hook, line, and sinker. I was like, I hope she has some original music out because I've got to go listen to it. Just an incredible artist, an incredible voice. I am super excited to show you guys her music. But the first song that I ever heard that she had released is a song called Love Over Glory. It's a super cool song. I remember when it came out, I had it on repeat over and over and over. Super fun song. Like I said, she kind of mixes styles, so it's got some aspects of, disco with R&B and soul kind of incorporated into it. So I'm really excited to show you guys this song. This one's called Love Over Glory. It's the first song that I heard, but here you guys go.
You said I can take good care of you. You've got what the people want. Just let me do the hard work. You just sing your little song. I'll give you everything you wanted. But baby, nothing comes for free. We can speak about that later. Why don't you have a drink with me? Boy, that's a lot of loud talk. You want a girl, not a woman. Whatever makes you feel important. You say you really wanna help me out, but you just take the credit now. You're such a good guy. Coming in like my saving grace. Why would I need to be saved to be great? Did you forget that I write the story and it's love over glory? Assured me it's the right way. How dare you take something so beautiful and try and bend it into shape. You turn a profit on emotion. You convince me it's a safe space. Then you said, could we clear the green room? As in a could you stay? Credit, oh, you're such a good guy. Coming in like my and it's love over glory. Something that's untouched and turn it into a lover, but you just blew your cover of the laptop. You want a girl, not here to make you feel important. You say you really wanna help me out, but you just take the credit. Don't you such a good guy? Forget that this is my story and it's love over glory.
So there is so much to unpack in that song. Let me start by saying what a cool and unique and just fun song. Such a good tune. Just really, really cool. I love that song. I haven't listened to it in a while, so hearing it again just kind of like, got me going again, like reinvigorated that love for it. But the first 2 minutes, that like it's almost like a build-up of an intro into what becomes, the verse, the chorus, the verse, the chorus. The first 2 minutes of that are such a cool idea because people don't do extended intros into songs anymore. Like, this is a terrible example as a comparison to the genre, but like Metallica, how Metallica would do like a minute or a minute and a half like guitar solo intro. It kind of reminds me of this a little bit because it's an intro basically to the song, to our regular version of what a song would be. Verse, chorus, bridge, chorus. It's an intro into that, which is super, super cool. You don't hear that anymore. The first 2 minutes of the song belong in a Quentin Tarantino movie somewhere. I don't know. But the single stroke chords with the vibrato on them, whatever the guitar player's doing, sound really, really cool. The vibrato in her voice is unlike any other. It's so good. She has what I would call just a timeless voice. Like, when I think of how I like a singer to sing, and again, this is just my own selfish tendencies of what I like to hear, I want to hear that. Like, that voice is just out of this world. Like, nobody sings like that anymore. Just an incredible voice. And you mark my words, if, I know Zinadelphia is, I'm not saying this in a mean way, but she's a smaller artist going off of, statistics on, Instagram and TikTok, but if she had like the Billie Eilish or Taylor Swift level audience, she would be, in my opinion, probably the biggest star of them all. With a voice like that, it's just incredible. I mean, such an incredible voice. So good. I can't say enough about how awesome her voice is. But one thing I love that I talked about in the intro is the mixture of styles. Now, obviously, the verse and the chorus, you could kind of hear the disco, just the bass, drums, and vocals. Whoever's idea it was to keep it bass, drums, and vocals for the verse, genius. It sounds so cool because it's a groove. Everybody loves a groove. Just bass, vocals, and drums. Sounds awesome. But just the mixture of styles, like the intro it almost, I don't want to say it has like a Western sound to it, but it does. But like a Western with pop and soul and R&B and the disco thrown in there for the verses. Just there's no like set style for that song, which I love. It's just all these styles like coming together to make this super cool song, and it sounds so good. Just a very unique song. And obviously, the mix, the drums, the bass, everything like that, great mix. I don't know, maybe she mixed it, I don't know who mixed it, but whoever mixed that, the production on that is 10 out of 10. It sounds really, really cool. But just such a unique song. I don't think you hear songs like that anymore. It's just, that song sounds like it came out in 1975. I love it. It's a groove. It's fun to listen to. I love the intro to it, and just the voice that she has is just, it blows my mind. So awesome song. I really love that song. That's probably my favorite song that she does. And like I said just a little while ago, I've been following her for a couple months. I just discovered her sometime this year, I think, probably somewhere in the spring or maybe summertime, around the time she released Love Over Glory. I remember it was about when it came out. But something really cool, obviously everybody knows I'm a guitar player, obviously a musician, but I did kind of a mock solo, or just an interpretation of what that song would sound like if it had, a big, long, extended solo in it, and I posted it to Instagram and TikTok and tagged her in it, and she was actually cool enough to comment on it and repost it. So very cool move on the artist part. I love artists that, are interactive with their fan base, so really cool move on her part. She's just a really cool artist, just little things like that make me love artists that much more. So heading into song number 2, it's a really cool song as well. This was the second song that I ever heard, and it's probably my second favorite next to Love Over Glory, the one we just listened to. And before I forget to mention it, she just released an EP. I think it's got 6 or 7 songs on it. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's called The Magazine. Every song that we're listening to today is on this EP. It's a really good EP. Go check it out. A lot of cool tunes on here, including ones that I'm not going to play. So definitely check it out if you have time. But again, the second song we are going to look at is called Zinfidel. Really cool song. I'm going to get straight into this one.
I've been drowning in a 6-ounce glass a day. My friends, Infidel makes it better, but sometimes feeling sad feels great. I think of you, and I wish to have control. I'll take an Adderall to feel something and jump from coast to coast. And when I crash hard, I fall back on you. 'Cause that's all I know how to do. Oh boy, forgive me for I've sinned. I made a hole out of you and I couldn't. I'm anxious, but that's
But just another great tune. Kind of a mixture of genres again on that one a little bit. Not as much as the first one, I would say, but there's kind of some aspects of jazz in there a little bit. But to me, overall, it's a blues tune, is what it sounds like. Just a really beautiful blues tune. Obviously, some R&B and soul kind of aspects in there too. The one thing I like about that song in particular, it kind of, to me, shows the softer side of her voice. Which, I mean, obviously on Love Over Glory, it's just that strong, powerful voice that comes out, but you kind of hear her do some falsetto notes and Zinfandel on this song, and I really like that. I like hearing, the different aspects of people's voices and just hearing them do, different little things. It's just cool to me, but I think that one really highlights a softer side to her voice, but then she goes into the chorus and it's really strong and powerful, so really cool song. I really love that one, but that's Zinfandel. But our last song, and song number 3, is a song called The Magazine. It's a really cool song. It's kind of got like a jazzy-ish feel with maybe like a touch of bossa. I don't know. But just another really cool, unique song. There's some strings at the beginning that are really cool, so listen for those. And there's like a muted trumpet, a muted horn of some type at the beginning that sounds really, really cool as well. But just a really fun tune. I think you guys will like this one. So here's song number 3, The Magazine.
All the fantasy that's fit to print. I never saw myself within their vision. Maybe that's the catalyst. I've been having trouble talking about it. I keep going out to check the mail. Wanna cancel my subscription, but I know I never will. No mother, you better hear. You insult the creator, a body crafted for years and years. You say that you hate it. She doesn't look like me, and I wanna fix it. It's inspiration, but I know I'll let it kill me. All hail the magazine. It's not an addiction, it's motivation. I know I'll let it I wish I could pick up a phone and call her and say, God, are you there? Thinking maybe I would come out smaller if I said a little prayer. But the pages show no mercy. You bear the fruit, so you pay the cost of kneeling in the bathroom stall until you see the beauty in the body you lost. No mother, you better hear. You insult the creator, made you in her image. Now the reason you loved her is the reason you hate her. She doesn't look like me, and I wanna fix it. It's inspiration, but I know I'll
So again, another really cool song. It's just all of her songs are timeless to me. It's just they all sound like they could have came out in any decade, in any genre. And they're so fun. They all have a concept. I really love the lyrics to this song. I think it's a really, really beautifully lyrically written song. Great lyrics, love the lyrics. I really love the change in the groove because the whole song's in 4/4 till they get to that like bluesy ending, and then they switch and go to 6/8, which is really cool. I love when people switch time signatures. It's very unique to do in a song. It's kind of hard to do in a song too, so the musicianship and the level of creativity that went into that is really cool. But overall, just a really cool tune and a really great artist. But guys, that will conclude today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all the support. You guys are awesome. I hope this series has helped you find some new bands or some new music to listen to. I hope you guys are going and supporting and just going down the rabbit hole with these artists' music and just realizing how cool a lot of these artists are, because all the artists on this channel are just incredibly talented. All the bands on this channel are just incredibly talented. So I hope you guys help support them and kind of build them up, because in my opinion, every band on this channel should be just as big as any of the other bands in the world. So I want to help give these bands a bigger audience and these artists a bigger audience. So hopefully you guys are helping me do that. But I hope you guys are enjoying the series. Again, I'm having a lot of fun doing it. A lot more artists on the list to come. If you guys have an artist that you think would be great for me to add onto this list, put them in the comments. Like I say, I'm always looking for new music to check out. I'd be glad to listen to them and see if I can get them on this list some way, somehow. So again, put all of your favorite bands, newer bands in the comments. And again, if you guys are kind of wondering what the criteria is for a band or artist to be on this list, go check out episode number 1. But this has been episode number 4, Zinadelphia. Go check her music out. She is fantastic, really cool artist, really timeless voice, fantastic artist in general. But go check her music out and support her. But I hope you guys have enjoyed episode number 4. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys aren't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. I'd greatly appreciate that. But again, thank you guys so much. I hope you guys have a great day.
Reasons untold. If my acts of service make you nervous, I'll go. But we're switching our mindsets. You're gone.